2021. The year 2021 was a year of self-reflecting, overcoming regrets, and most importantly, I've been kind of taking life too seriously. And these are the things that have happened and the things that I've learned. People are weird. Early morning of January, we had a meeting. As the manager asked how everybody's weekend was, it came to my turn how mine went. Though this part of the meeting is something that I hate, because a part of the meeting should be something of a manager to tell us any news regarding to the company and the things that we are doing. Because let's be honest, we're mostly there to get paid. But do you actually care how I'm doing? Despite you getting to know me? Okay. But do you actually care how I'm doing? Despite you saying the same thing every day and lacking to get to know me outside of the meeting? Mostly, no. So as I answered, nothing, I just relaxed at home. Though in reality, I was watching countless of self-improvement video just to numb the pain. Though I didn't really want to announce that because I didn't want to come off that way like, yeah, I'm better than you. I'll take care of myself. But then he replied, you sure you didn't play any Fortnite? And this answer irritated the f*** out of me. Now firstly, you might ask, are you really irritated by that? Now one thing you should know is that this is not the first passive-aggressive comment that he had made. And it's been so much, I want to slap him. But going back to what I was saying, for all the things that you have said, you choose to mock somebody? You're in a grown-ass body yet, why do you have a mentality of a child? After that I replied, no, I don't play that game. He replied with, what? I see people was trying to be slick, trying to mock me. I replied back, no, I don't play that game. And then he replied, trying to rephrase what I just said, you don't play that game. After that meeting, that got me thinking, what'd I do to him? Damn. Can people really hate you just because you exist? Days have passed and that got me really down from those thoughts. But after self-reflecting for a while, I had to remind myself to not take people too seriously and that people are weird. Yes, people are weird. This statement is something that I've learned from a book called The Rudest Book Ever by Shwetab Gangwar.
Chapter 4. People are weird.
But what he means by this is to have an acceptance of how people can be and how unusual they can be. Having this acceptance will not get you to a cycle of negativity with people are unusual at times because people are weird. There will be people who will hate you because you exist. There will be people who will envy you from the insecurity they have within themselves and projecting it towards you. Having this mindset frees you from certain expectations from people, which the expectations that people are perfect, which nobody is. People are weird. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, cool. Overcome your regrets. There's always a moment in my life where I meet someone I'm somewhat interested in. And through past regrets and the things I hold on to, I end up not making a move with that person. And it happens so often that I needed to address it. And it's affecting most of the days of my life. Elevation. Okay, good. Oh, no. No. I didn't want you like trip or anything. So. Like one time during my job, I was going through a car wash. And because it's part of my job, there's this girl that always waves hi to me. And you might say, oh, maybe she's just being friendly. But I don't think so, because she doesn't wave back hi to other customers. But one time while I was vacuuming up the car, she approached the area trying to stock up some towels. While she was approaching, she said, hi, how are you? And I said, good. And I froze because I wasn't expecting it. And then I didn't even ask, what about you? Then also if I did, a thought came to mind What would I say? Should I ask her out? Does she actually have interest in me? And then she walked away having a non-smile on her face. But throughout those days, I've hated myself. I couldn't at least attempt to ask her out and get to know her. And also the fact to get rid of these thoughts of what if? Though I've tried talking to her the next day, but I ended up seeing her less and less. So, how did I overcome this? Or how did I try to overcome this? What I had to do is to ask out the person I was interested in at the time that I never got to do so. By doing this, I get a direct answer and end the mentality of what if. And also I had to address one of my biggest regrets is to breaking up with someone I used to date. So as I approached this goal of mine, it led to rejection after rejection. One of them I never got an answer, but we all know a no answer is an answer. Another one led to, oh yeah, of course I remember you. How are you? But sorry, I'm in a relationship. Yeah. Then lastly, something that I regretted for a very long time is breaking up with someone I used to date. I broke up with her because I was insecure about myself. And there was a moment in time where I feel like she was fading away. And instead of talking it out, I ended it because I didn't want it to be hurt and I thought it'd be painless. But days, years later have passed. It sucked to me. A negative feeling that I let go of someone that was a very caring person. And lastly, I did it first because I had my fair shares of experience of the inevitable, where someone can wake up one day and say, I don't want you anymore. But long story short, we talk, and a very heartbreaking response. I moved on, years have passed already, I'm sorry. Which was bound to happen. I mean, I don't expect to be open arms like that when I clearly said the things to be in denial. Wish I've done it sooner, but I was still in the process of growing and try to be as self-confident as I can. So yeah, it sucks. It feels bad, but I did it. And it's a relief to say so. And doing these, I'm confident to say that it took off a lot of burden and to finally move on from it. And to be excited also of what the future holds. And if this gets me the feeling of moving on, I encourage you to do the same. And then just film it that way with the same composition. Go for what truly satisfies you. Throughout my life, I was always told to work a 9 to 5, retire, and die. Or be a nurse, be a programmer, be a mechanic, because it pays well. But that's not actually what you want to do, but go do it anyways because my opinion matters and not yours. Even though that's coming from a caring way. But after 3 years, after high school, and doing a lot of thinking, one thing for sure that I have realized is that fuck anybody's approval and do the things what truly satisfies you. And those words, I truly mean it. There's most people that I have met in my life that would rather settle down for something that is safe. And personally, it's heartbreaking. The fact that you only live once, or in my saying, you're only conscious once, and still settle for it. Though maybe you don't have as much opportunity as most people, or as many people, or some people. Or maybe you have kids. Not hating on having kids, I'm just saying that you may be limited to options that you have. Or maybe you have bills to pay. But if there is moments of chances, take it. And I'm always going to encourage people and myself to always go for it. And with these goals of yours, you can achieve them. One thing that you should keep in mind is that you will never hear somebody who becomes successful half-assing it. Just think about that. You'll never hear that story. And another thing that you should keep in mind, and it's from a message from my stepbrother Billy, shout out to him, and it's from a gift that he gave me from my high school graduation. And it says, and I quote, "As you get older, it will feel like your potential is shrinking and your possibilities are getting farther away. But they aren't. You are never too old to start something new. You'll never do anything that can't be forgiven. And as long as you are alive, there are unlimited possibilities. And lastly, 3 more things. 3 unsolicited advice that will help you achieve your goals. Firstly, keep doing the things that drives you towards your goals, even if it's little, because being consistent will always lead you to achieving your goals. And this is possible because of the word probability. And by definition, the chance that a given event will occur. Secondly, use your current job or any type of income to help fund your goals. These will help you invest on the things that you need to achieve it. Thirdly, be open to get to know others and learning from others. This will help you find people who have similar dreams from you and people that you can learn from. Though something that you should keep in mind is that even though there's people that have good advice, make sure to really think about it, because even though that they're good, they might not fit on the situation that you are in. And that's it. Hopefully that helps you out from the things that happened and the things that I've learned in 2021. And hopefully this years and beyond, we keep growing and we keep going towards the things that we want in life. I think without a want on the things that you want to do, I think life becomes meaningless. But an update to myself, yes, I'm still working on something and it's going to be a skit. I didn't realize that choreographing takes a long time, and that's where I'm at. I thought I'd make this video to just show you guys maybe I'm alive, or like I'm still interested in this thing. But that's all. Again, hopefully that helps you out. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day, and peace out, broskies. Bye bye. 4 months, baby. Woo!
Jalen, you've been going crazy.